I still remember that old gravel lane where you first kissed me in the summer rain. Your sundress twirled as the thunder rolled. You said this kind of love don't ever get old. We had nothing but a tank of gas, Polaroid dream, and a radio blast. That Chevy rattled, but it carried us far. Two hearts tied tighter than a mason jar. Back roads and blue eyes, your hand in mine. Midnight whispers under Georgia pines. Dust on the dash, stars in the sky. That look on your face when you first said hi. I trade the city for your sweet smile and that beat-up truck that rode us miles. Back then we were young and wild and wise, chasing forever in your blue eyes. Drew hearts on the windshield falls, said let's leave a mark where we both belong. We carved our names in that cottonwood tree, still there standing tall like you and me. The years flew by like a runaway train, but your laughter still falls like that summer rain. You and me, we're a small town song, still playing loud and still going strong. Back roads and blue eyes, your hand in mine. Fireflies dancing like a sign from the sky. Every mile with you felt brand new. In a world of gray, you're my sky so blue. I'd give it all for one more ride down that red dirt path with you by my side. We were young in love and high on life, forever lit in your blue eyes. Now every time the thunder rolls, I feel your touch deep in my soul. You're the reason I still believe in love that grows like southern trees. Back roads and blue eyes, no sweeter view than that forever kind of love I found in you. I'll drive that memory till my last sunrise, living in the glow of your blue eyes. You showed up late in them dusty jeans, smelling like bourbon and gasoline, grinning like a boy who's done no wrong, but your lips were humming my favorite song. I said, you better not wake my daddy. You laughed and whispered, ain't he gone fishing, hun? Then you kicked the screen door with your worn out boot, and I swear my heart skipped too. You got your boots on my front porch, tapping out a two-step rhythm of sorts, drunk on charm and full of fire. Boy, you light me up like a county fair wire. You ain't no prince, but you got that grin that pulls me out and pulls you in. Keep knocking cowboy bucket hat and 5 o'clock shade, talking sweet lies, I ain't mad you made. You roll in like a midnight storm, cold beer breath and hands so warm. You say let's get gone, and I just might, as long as you're staying past midnight. You got your boots on my front porch, leaning like a secret I can't ignore. Boy, you got that honky-tonk vibe and a wild streak, 5 counties wide. I ain't the type to play with fire, but you're my favorite kind of liar. Keep knocking, cowboy, I'll open that door when I see him boots on my front porch. Maybe one day you'll bring a ring instead of flowers you stole from the Piggly Wiggly, but tonight it's just you and me. A little moonlight, a little mischief, maybe 3. You got your boots on my front porch, heart racing like a Tennessee horse. You ain't perfect, but damn, you try with that swagger and that boyish smile. So come on in, don't need a knock. I left the key in the flower pot. It's just us, a love off course, and them boots on my front porch. There's a porch swing hanging by rusty chains, and a mailbox leaning in the wind and rain. The shutters faded from that Texas sun, but the echoes still linger when the day is done. I parked my truck by the cottonwood tree, where Dad taught me to climb at the age of 3. It's been years since I walked these halls, but the silence still answers when the memory calls. It's a house that time forgot, but my heart never did. Where we danced in the kitchen, and Mama sewed my bib. The floorboards creak with stories that the world passed by, and though the paint is peeling, it still feels alive. I see my childhood in every spot, in the house that time forgot. Dad's old boots by the back door still, laces frayed but standing still. Mama's Bible on the windowsill, open to the page where grace is real. I found my name carved in the closet wall, beside a mark from when I wasn't tall. This house raised me, broke me, made me tough, even when we didn't have enough. It's a house that time forgot, but I can't walk away from that chipped old porch where I knelt to pray. It's where I learned to ride, to fight, to cry, where I kissed her hand that last goodbye. Some things you leave, some you do not, like the house that time forgot. Now I stand here, full-grown man, wishing time could turn back again. I'd fix the roof, I'd paint the door, just to hear those footsteps hit the floor. It's the house that time forgot, but it remembers me. Every laugh and tear and scraped up knee. Though the world moved on and the lights are out, I still hear Mama calling in the house that time forgot.
Just kids in that Baptist church. You wore white lace, I wore my best shirt. You took my hand with a nervous smile and walked down that long, old, dusty aisle. They said love is hard, full of storms and strain, but we held on tight through the wind and rain. Years went by, some sweet, some tough, but baby, we never did lose that touch. And I'm still saying yes to every morning mass, to coffee cold and wrinkled clothes, and late night talks and yesterday's clothes. Through all the highs and all the lows, you're the only one I've ever known that makes forever feel like less. And I'm still saying yes. We've seen babies cry and doors get slammed, burnt toast dreams and unpaid plans. But I take it all, every long rough mile, if it means waking up to your sleepy smile. I've watched your hair turn a shade of grace, still get lost in the light on your face. They say the fire fades with time, but ours still burns like a Georgia pine. And I'm still saying yes to your morning stress, to your stubborn pride and your tender heart, and the way you dance to that old Walmart radio crackling in our beat-up shed, while you twirl in jeans and I lose my head. Years gone by, but I confess I'm still saying yes. If I could do it all again, I'd fall for you like back then. No second thoughts, no regrets, just a heart still saying yes. I'm still saying yes to your Sunday dress, to the way you hum when you can't stay mad, and the way we love through good and bad. Forever ain't a word we guess, it's a promise carved into each breath. So come what may, my last sunset, I'll still be saying yes.
in a Jeep with no doors, flip-flops tapping on my front porch floor. Cooler in the back with the ice half melted, so got a little buzz and know where we're headed. I grabbed my hat and your hand too, said let's chase the sun till the sky turns blue. You laugh like a firework caught in July, and damn if I didn't feel alive. You in that sundress and a six-pack, bare feet dancing in the truck bed's back. Radio up, singing off-key, but looking like a dream straight out of TV. You twist that cap, toss it in the breeze, say drink it fast before it gets too sweet. Girl, you've got summer down to an art in that sundress and a six-pack heart. We hit that field where the bonfire roars, tailgate drop and one more. You spin in circles, hair flying wild, fireflies falling for your smile. The boys all stare, but you just wink, say they can look, but they don't think. We toast to love, to heat, to love, then toast again when the bottle gets stuck. You in that sundress and a six-pack, sun-kissed lips and a moonlight track, skin like honey, laugh like gold. Girl, you make the world lose control. You sip that beer like it's champagne, and I swear you're driving me insane. You turn a Friday into fine art in a sundress and a six-pack heart. Might not be love, might not be fate, but tonight feels too damn good to fade. If this is a dream, don't wake me up, 'cause you and summer are more than enough. You in that sundress and a six-pack on a night that time can't ever take back. We're two wild songs in a country beat, hot sand, cool drinks and dancing feet. Let's make this moment last all night. Need stars and neon holding tight. You stole my breath right from the start in that sundress and a six-pack heart. Yeah, in that sundress. I've walked through nights so cold and long, when prayers felt weak and hope was gone. Knees in the dirt, tears on my face, whispering, Lord, don't let me break. Storms rolled in with a thunder's cry, but I found peace beneath that sky. There's a voice inside the wind and rain saying, child, your pain ain't in vain. 'Cause the light don't fade when the sun goes down. It shines in hearts that have been knocked around. It lives in hymns and old front pews, in mama's faith and worn out shoes. You can lose your way, you can feel afraid, but there's always grace, there's always flame. When the dark comes close and you're feeling afraid, just hold on tight, the light don't fade. There's an old white cross on that red clay hill where Grandpa prayed and sat real still. He used to say, this world gets loud, but God's voice don't need a crowd. And when I'm lost, I drive that way. Let silence teach me how to pray. fade when the curtains close. It glows in the love we've come to know. In every goodbye, in every song, it keeps the broken holding on. You can bend and break, you can be remade, 'cause grace still shines through every shade. So if you're down, be not dismayed. The light don't coffee cup still on the sink, your jacket's hanging where it used to be. I swear I hear the floorboards creak like they miss the sound of your bare feet. I fold the sheets on the empty side where you'd curl up every Friday night. And though I know you're not coming back, I still catch myself expecting that. The chairs are still set for two, one for me and one for you. But only silence fills this room, no laughter, no hum of your favorite tune. I pour 2 cups, then pour one out. Try to smile, but I don't know how. It's funny what the heart can't undo when the chairs are still set for two. That old porch swing barely sways since you left without much to say. I keep the porch light burning late, just in case the dog still waits by the garden gate where you'd whistle and he'd chase. He don't bark at passing cars no more, just lays there staring at the door. And the chairs are still set for two, like time itself don't have a clue that one of us walked out that day while the other begged for you to stay. I cook too much, then push my plate, lose myself in yesterdays where love once bloomed and hope once grew. But the chairs are still set for two. I should pack your things, I should let it go, but every drawer says you never know. So I dust the frames and sweep the floor, waiting for footsteps at the door. Yeah, the chairs are still set for two, and maybe someday I'll change that view. But for now I just can't pretend that love like ours could really end. So I'll sit alone but think of you like I always used to do, and pray you'll walk back into these chairs still set for two. They said you ain't never gonna make it far with a busted truck and a pawn shop guitar. But I played that dive bar every night, swapped tips for gas and a neon light. They called me trouble, said I'd fall fast, but I kept riding like the die was cast. Ain't no map for where I've been, just gravel roads and the way to sin. Let them throw dirt, let them stake their claim, they'll never wash off the dust on my name. I've been broke, I've been bent, I've been burned, but I never took nothing I didn't earn. So raise your glass to the ones they blame. We ain't perfect, but we play the game. You can knock me down, I'll rise the same, with boots full of mud and dust on my name. Mama cried when I packed my bag. Daddy just lit up a cigarette and laughed. He said, son, life don't hand you grace, you carve it out with your own two blades. I slept in ditches, danced on flames, shook hands with heartbreak, smiled through pain, but I never begged, never crawled. I took my hits, I took them all. Let them throw dirt, let them stake their claim, they'll never wash off the dust on my name. I've been lost, I've been loud, I've been late, but I never back down from the weight of fate. So here's to the black sheep, wild and untamed. We're the storm that you can't ever tame. You can judge me, curse me, stake your shame, I'll still stand proud with dust on my name. They build statues of the clean and meek, but I'll be the legend in the mouths that speak of the fire I walked, the rules I broke, of the songs I sang in a cloud of smoke. So let them whisper, let them fan that flame, they'll just feed the fire that bears my name. Cause I ain't running, I ain't ashamed, I'm leather rust and a wildfire chain. So if they write me down, write it bold, write it plain. He lived loud with dust on his name.
We were barefoot hearts on gravel roads, you in cut off jeans, me in hand-me-down clothes. Your laugh was louder than the radio, spilling out that old Ford stereo. We carved our names in the river oak, swore we'd never let go. But time has a way of moving fast, and some forever just don't last. But oh, when we were summer, burning hotter than the July sun, kissing slow with nowhere to run. We were fireflies in a mason jar, trying to hold on to who we are. You were my first, my wild, my wonder. We didn't know fall would pull us under, but I still smile when I remember back when we were summer. You left for college in Tennessee, I stayed home in smoky bars and right turns wrong. But I don't blame the winds that blew. They brought me love and brought me you. 'Cause oh, when we were summer, skipping curfews and counting stars, drinking dreams out of Dixie jars. We were young, too wild to see that love like that ain't meant to be. But I still feel the heat and thunder every time I sit and wonder how it felt to call you lover back when we were summer. Maybe somewhere you hum our tune while watching kids chase fireflies too. And if you do, just know I smile I had you, if just for a while. Yeah, oh, when we were summer, we didn't need forever lines, just back road laughs and tangled vines. You'll always be that piece of youth, that soft, sweet shade of simple truth. And though we changed like leaves in slumber, my heart still drifts back to that wonder of holding you like no other back when we were summer.
I've had dirt on my knees and blood on my pride. Lost a few dreams on the 4 a.m. ride. Got told you not enough, more times than I can count. But I never stayed down for the 10-count round. This sea that shine, but not the rust. The miles I've walked, the hearts I've crushed. But every crack's a map on my skin, showing me where I've been. I was built from the fall, not from the flight. I earned my strength in the sleepless nights. Didn't get here clean, didn't rise by chance. I fought from my place with calloused hands. The world threw stones, but I built a wall made of every time I dared to crawl. So don't you tell me I ain't strong. I was built from the fall. Long, long. You can keep your polished roads and fame. I'll take the fire, I'll take the flame. Give me sweat, give me mud, give me pain. 'Cause there's no gold without the rain. I've been laughed at, pushed out, ignored, but I kept knocking on every door. And now I walk in head held high with every scar that says I tried. I was built from the fall, not from the praise. Learned to rise in the heart kitchen wall. I hear your laugh down the empty hall. Your perfume lingers on my skin, like you might walk right back in. But it's just the wind and the floorboard creaks, a silence so loud it cuts me deep. You're gone, but it don't feel that way. This house still calls your name, 'cause you're the ghost in this town, still dancing around in your faded gown. I see your smile in the morning light, hear your footsteps every night. You left me here with all this ache, but your memory never breaks. I try to move, but you're still around, like a ghost in this town. The record plays that song we love, needles scratching where you gave up. I light a match, but the flame won't warm the space you left, so cold, so torn. I sleep on the couch, can't bear the bed where you once laid your weary head. And even dreams won't let me be. You haunt every part of me. Yeah, you're the ghost in this town, floating through without a sound. Your glass still sits by the windowsill, half full like your love, half still. I whisper things I can't take back, but shadows don't talk, they just look back. I reach for you, but I just break down. You're the ghost in this town. Maybe time will lay you to rest, but grief don't wear a Sunday dress. It walks barefoot through broken glass, digging up every past. You're the ghost in this town, where every smile turns into a frown. I'm breathing air you used to breathe, still holding on where you used to be. You moved on, but I stay here in the silence, in the mirror. I'm just a man forever bound to the ghost in this town. He sits on a bench by the hardware store, wrinkled hands, boots worn to the core. Sips black coffee from a faded cup, waves at the mailman, never says much. Kids ride by on their bikes and stare. He tips his hat, breathing autumn air. To most he's just a name they've never known, but he built this town stone by stone. He's the old man on Main Street, with stories no one stops to read. Carried this place on calloused hands through stormy nights and falling plans. A war he fought, a love he lost, dreams he paid in silent cost. Now he's just shadows and shoe-scuffed feet, the old man on Main Street. His house is small, with a crooked gate. An old dog sleeps while the hours wait. And photos on the mantle, black and white. A woman's face in the morning light. They say she passed in '92, but he still sets out coffee for two. Every night he talks to the moon, like she might answer back real soon. He's the old man on Main Street, heart stitched up in memories. Fixes his fence, then watches time like he's holding on to a sacred rhyme. Nobody sees the tears he hides behind blue eyes and quiet pride, but I see a hero, kind and sweet, the old man on Main Street. I asked him once about the war. He said, boy, some things ain't meant for lore, but love, now love's worth telling twice. She made this life a paradise. He's the old man on Main Street, not forgotten, just incomplete. A chapter left in a book half closed, a fire burning in winter's cold. So next time you pass, slow down, wave. There's gold in the quiet lives we save. He's not just dust beneath your feet, he's the soul of Main Street. Slow, I'm fire on heels, a rodeo, a little too much for the quiet time. But baby, I can light your night. I don't play games, I play to win. So if you're in, you're all the way in. I'm whiskey smooth with a wild streak. Don't say I didn't want you, sweet. I dare you to love me like a storm hits the sea, like a song with no ending that still haunts the melody. Before I knew your name, I saw your light, like a dawn breaking soft through the edge of night. I was drifting lost on a quiet sea, and then your voice found the soul inside of me. And every mile I walked alone led me to where your heart had grown. It's like the stars had drawn the course. I was always meant to be yours. Meant to hold your hand through fire and rain, meant to dance with you through joy and pain. Every heartbeat, every open door led me closer more and more to the smile I'd been waiting for. I was born to love you true and sure. I wasn't just lucky, no, of course, I was meant to be yours. The way your laugh turns days to gold, how your silence speaks what can't be told. You calm my storms, you free my skies. You are my reason, not just my why. And in this life or the next one still, I choose you again, I always will. No need for signs, no need for force. I know I'm meant to be yours. Meant to write our names in summer sand, built forever with these calloused hands. From midnight talks to front porch swings, you make love feel like simple things, like coffee warm and open doors, like breathing out and asking for more. This love's no accident or detour. I was meant to be yours. Let the world spin wild and fast. I'll be your first, you're ever your last. And if I ever lose my way, you'll be the light that brings me back someday. I'm meant to be the voice that calms your fear, the arms you run to year by year. Through wrinkled time and silver hair, I'll still be the one who's always there. No need for fate to reinforce. I was meant to be yours. Oh, darling, forever and more. I was meant to be yours. I've walked through shadows, I've known the night. I fell on my knees when I lost the fight. But in the quiet when breath grew thin, I heard a whisper from deep within. It wasn't thunder, it wasn't fire, just a still small voice pulling me higher. Said you ain't broken, you're just bending thin. That's where comes in. Where the light comes in, through the cracks and pain, through the silent tears and the midnight rain. When the world feels far and hope feels small, there's grace that rises through it all. You may fall hard, but you'll rise again. Love walks strongest in the end. Don't hide your scars, they've always been where the light comes in. I've seen good folks lose their way and find it back with hands that pray. I've heard songs sung in funeral halls that somehow lifted broken walls. We're not alone, not born to stray. Even the lost can find their way. There's always mercy in the wind. That's where the light comes in. Where the light comes in, through every trial, through worn out boots and country miles. When the harvest fails, when the storm rolls near, faith will bloom through every fear. You may feel weak, but that's not sin. That's just the space where grace begins. So open wide and let love begin. That's where the light comes in. You don't have to shine like the sun. Sometimes just standing is enough. The cracks in your soul ain't shame or sin. They're windows for the light to win. Where the light comes in, through your open hands. When you let go and understand, we're all just stories in the end. But love's the line that never bends. So when your journey starts to dim, look for the place where the light comes in. Yes, look for the place where the light comes in.